At specific times during the year, CALPADS data are summarized for each LEA, and we create aggregate reports. In fall, there are 2 data collections, Fall 1 and Fall 2. The aggregate reports also refer to as certification reports, and they're based on data effective on Information Day, which is always the first Wednesday in October. At the end of the year, there are 4 data collections, which include data for the entire school year from July 1st through June 30th. The fall collections use a point in time to create aggregates, and the end of year collections use a reporting period that spans the entire school year. In fall, there are multiple types of reports. We start with the enrollment counts. The report counts students enrolled on Information Day, in which schools, which grade level, gender, race, ethnicity, and their eligible program subgroups. The next report is dropouts, which are students in grades 7 through 12 that either were reported as dropouts or reported as transferring to another California K-12 school, but did not show up in another school in CALPADS. The LCFF eligible report counts students in 1 or more programs of free reduced price meal, migrant ed, or homeless. Additionally, students flagged as foster youth, under direct certification, or English learner are also part of the LCFF eligible counts. The report was developed to identify students eligible for supplemental funding under the local control funding formula. The next 2 types of data collected in Fall 1 are the English language acquisition status counts and the language instruction program counts. And then we have Title III eligible immigrant student counts that reflect students born outside the US with less than 3 years of schooling in the United States. To round out the Fall 1 report collection, we have the students with disability reports, and that reflects the students with disability enrolled in active plans as of Census Day. So while there are many reports in Fall 1, the Fall 1 data collection is a single collection of all the data in all of those reports for all of the schools and are certified as a group. If any data is missing or incomplete for any report, or if there are any errors, that collection cannot be certified. The LEAs must have all of the information in and 0 fatal validation errors to certify the entire collection. Fall 2 counts are as of Information Day as well, and those reports include course enrollment aggregates, which include classes students were enrolled in on Information Day, along with the information about those classes and who was teaching the class. Credentialed staff providing instruction or services, in addition to those teaching classes, and all other certificated staff employed on Information Day are counted, including teachers and non-teaching assignments, administrators, and pupil services staff, such as school psychologists, librarians, assistant superintendent, principal, and director of curriculum. English learner services for English learners based on teachers' authorizations are also identified. And then we have the Career Tech Ed, CTE, post-secondary surveys for Perkins 5 reporting. EOI 1 collects course completion data for the entire year for students in grades 7 through 12 in departmentalized settings. It also counts students enrolled in Career Tech Ed courses, students who are participating in CTE pathways, and students who completed CTE pathways. This was previously collected in the Perkins report. CALPADS does not collect any adult information, so there are still some additional components that are reported on the Perkins report outside of CALPADS. EOI 1 is required for schools with grades 7 through 12. Then we have EOI 2, which collects specific program participation, such as pregnant and parenting teens, opportunity, transitional kindergarten, and any students in targeted Title I programs. All LEAs must report EOI 2, even if no students are participating in the selected programs. Reports can be certified with 0 counts. The biggest EOI collection is EOI 3. This one collects behavioral incidents which resulted in either a suspension or expulsion for regular students, and behavioral incidents involving a student with disability, regardless of the action taken. There are lots of details that are reported with each incident, the type of incident, whether there were multiple infractions or multiple students involved, what action was taken, who authorized the action, the duration, and if a student with disability was involved, was support provided for the student. Also reported are all offenses involving weapons. EOI3 also includes student absence summary for the calculating of the chronic absenteeism indicator, homeless program counts, graduate and completers, and this includes the regular high school diploma graduates, the Chesapeake completers, adult education high school diplomas, special education certificate of completion, and general education completers. Total count of students reclassified as fluent English proficient, RFEPs, are also included in EOI3, and the cumulative enrollment report. And the cumulative enrollment is for the academic year, and it's used in various rate calculations. It includes total primary, secondary, and short-term enrollment counts, and their group and certified census day enrollment count is provided for comparison. And just as with EOI2, all LEAs must certify EOI3. Last, we have the EOI4 collection, and this collects students with disability, their meetings, plans, and services. Additionally, post-secondary survey results from students with disability with specific exits in the prior year. Here is what a sample year looks like as the reporting window begins and ends for the various data collections. And you can see some submissions overlapping other submissions. CALPADS reporting is pretty much year-round.